Denali, I feel like, would be like this old, wise elder. It's been around for a very, very, very long time and overlooks the entire valley. We just couldn't quite comprehend how big it was.
If Denali had a personality, I would say fickle. You know, really beautiful, draw you in, but might be a little bit sneaky. So you definitely need to be on your toes.
It doesn't really have to impose its, grandeur, everyone knows.
My first time to Denali, it was just so much bigger, so much more pristine, and so much wilder than I could have anticipated, which is why I've gone back to it so many times.
You see and you're like, oh my God, this thing is huge, and something that will give you a lot of learning experiences.
Denali is harsher than places in the Himalayas. Everything in the Alaska Range is a self-supported thing, so you're carrying your own gear, a very heavy pack, and a heavy sled. Denali's just a lot of work, no matter what.
A lot of people think it's just something to tick off, but they don't realize how much the weather can change and how hostile of an environment it can turn into pretty quickly. I'd always read about it. Like, I grew up reading mountaineering books and had read about Arlene Bloom and the first women's expedition to Denali. And I think it just was this peak in my mind that I'd love to do that someday. Then when people started talking about it as a potential North Face trip, I was like, yeah, I really want to go on that. Kind of a mentorship trip, put everyone together, and the less experienced people could benefit from the more experienced folks.
The first 5 days sucked. It was hard. It was just slow going. And you're pulling a big sled, you're roped up together in case someone falls in a crevasse. Learning as we go.
I think I went into the trip pretty nervous and fearful, but then after a couple of days, I was like, oh, I can do this. We're walking and we're skiing, and just one foot in front of the other. There was an evening when Sage and Lucas went out and built a jump, and they were doing tricks like at 11,000, 12,000 feet.
I saw this crevasse gap, and I thought, gosh, you could build a jump and gap over that thing.
That's one of the amazing things about Denali. It is a skier's and snowboarders' mountain.
We were the first disabled people attempting Denali. We took the typical mountaineering route with all of our weight. We were definitely moving slower. That's when I was like, okay, this is gonna be quite the trek to get up there. Ironically, we were still passing people with 2 legs. They definitely had a few side eyes at us. That spring summit success rate was like 38%, super low. A lot of blizzards, a lot of sideways wind on the summit. We were definitely emotional. I've never seen 6 grown men cry together. But then afterwards, we were like, we need to get off of this thing as soon as possible. The mountains can eat anyone alive, and being able to at least be in those mountains can showcase more of the small things in life that make us happy.
Making it to the summit is something that feels so good because you're putting it all together.
I keep going back because of the wild nature of Alaska. It's unlike anywhere else in the world.
It felt like a rite of passage on my journey.
It's about having a goal, having a thing that seems so insurmountable that you don't think you can do it, but wow, I dug deep and I pushed and I did something I didn't think I could do.